Welcome to this YouTube channel. Its name is Swapnil Desai and I am Swapnil Desai. And today's topic is about the risks or how to define your business or how to start a business in particular segment or decide a future of your business. It's called as KONDRATIEV WAVE. It will come ahead in the session. Let us start. Just see the picture at my right side. Do you know what is this? It's called as a pager. If I will ask you that you want to do a business of pager, tomorrow a bank is ready to give you some money. Are you ready to start this kind of business? Do you know what is this? Basically, that is the primary question. The pager is a texting service. It's a text service. Means today what you get as a SMS, that is called as a text service or a SMS. Means let us say I have some friend, his name is Tom, and I want to send him a message. Then I have to call that company, which is a pager company, and I need to tell them his number. And then I should tell them, oh, my message to Tom that come early at the home. That's it. Then he will get message on the pager, come early at the home, said by Swapnil. This is called as a pager service. Now, will you start this business today? No, right? Why? It is because you have mobiles. You can send SMS to anybody. If this kind of business somebody will start, first of all, that business will not be able to stand also. Forget about the rest of the things. Right? It's outdated. You can understand, right? Now see the next picture on my right side. Will you start a business of cassette and tape recorder today? Will you start it? Do you want to start? No. Why? It is because, same, it's outdated. If today somebody will start this kind of business, definitely he will be in the mess. He will be in dustbin, garbage box. All, business got closed down because outdated. But here, you can say this, that this is some kind of outdated business. It is because the difference is of some 30 years, 30. These things there were in the decade of 90s. Pager, I don't think, the people from today's generation, I don't think they, accidentally also they must have never seen, this kind of thing. So, this is something outdated, therefore 30 years back you can decide it. Okay, I should not go over there. But if there is something which gonna change your life, your business in next 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, will you be able to understand it as you can understand tape recorder or pager? No, right? Or how? Today's session is about the same thing called as KONDRATIEV WAVE. We'll see why it's important to know you. I will give you a real-time example. This has actually happened with my friend. Before this area, I used to live in a Syracuse, 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 New York State. And in that area, I had a very good friend. I'm talking about 2016, 2017, somewhere, let us say 5-6 years back. And my friend was there. He was actually starting a business of a cab service, taxi service. Okay. And what was that business? That he had an office, he had a receptionist, and he used to send his number to the different directories, newspapers, everywhere. If someone wants a taxi or cab service, just take that number, call them. Ma'am, please send the taxi to my location. I'm at Brighton Ave and cross of the Brighton Ave and Selina Street. Please send here. Taxi will come, he will pick you, driver will pick you and drop you wherever you want. This kind of service was there. He borrowed some $100,000 for this from relatives, friends, bank, by collectively entire. He put his all the efforts. When he started a business, he had some 6 cabs, 6 taxis and 6, 7 somewhere, and he had drivers, 6, 7 drivers, and he just started his business some 2, 3, 4 months pass, and suddenly Uber came. Do you know Uber? Uber mobile app. And initially no one was so much aware about the Uber. But then after, if you will see, I will tell you, in just 3 to 4 months, everyone was aware about the Uber. And then in just next 3 months, he just closed down entire business. Lost 100,000. He lost his 100,000 at start only. Closed. And now he is working in one shop and his business ideas and everything got collapsed. But why this happened? It is because the same thing, kondrativ wave, which I gonna explain today. Now see, before this Syracuse example, cab example, what I said about the tape recorder and pager, you can easily say, no, it's something outdated. But here, something gonna happen in next 3 to 4 months. If you can't understand, you are at the risk. This is the risk. You are at the risk. You have to be aware of this kondrativ wave and this business cycle and how exactly this works and how it affects your business. It's regardless of all the things. You are a teacher, lawyer, doctor, businessman, or anybody. If you are a job seeker, you have to see this video. You can understand your future. Anybody. So let us start it. Now, what is this kondrativ wave? I will tell you in very short. Basically, kondrativ wave, it is, the founder of kondrativ wave, his name is Nikolai Kondrativ. He was a Russian civilian, Russian economist. In those days, Russia's name was USSR. And in his book named Major Economic Cycles, 1925, he quoted this kind of wave, which is today called as a kondrativ wave. Now, what is kondrativ wave? Now, just see on the picture at my right side. See, kondrativ wave is nothing but a period of 40 years, okay, or a period of 50 years, 40 to 50 years period. In this period, some kind of wave comes and it goes away. Now, what is that something about? If you will see in the picture, you can see that 1800 to 1850, for these 50 years, there was a wave of steam engine and cotton. And what is that? There used to be a railway engines used to run on the steam. Now, people were inventing the things based on this. The steam engine, how to, run different things on the steam engine. At the same time, cotton, cotton made cloths, cotton made things. The production of the cotton got, doubled many places in this world. In this wave, all the businesses related to steam engine and cotton were in the boom. Then there was a wave of railway and steel. Then it's from 1850 to 1900. Then there was a wave of electrical engineering, chemistry, and science related things from 1900 to 1950. Then from 1950 to 1990, there was a wave of automobiles and petrochemicals. And from 1990 to till date, there is a wave of information technology. Now, how exactly this works? For this thing, we will take a wave of 1950 to 1990, the wave of automobiles, and we will take specific example of automobiles only. Then only you can understand what is it. Now we have to go back into 1950s. What was the scenario in the 1950s? In the 1950s, the real-time car production was actually started. Cars for the common people. This was a new invention, a complete new invention. Before that, people used to travel on horses, donkeys, and different animals. Elephants used to drag the carts. So different animals, or they used to walk. or some people never travel. Just there was nothing for traveling. So this was the first invention for the common people to travel, which used to run on gas or petrol. And just see on the screen, these kind of cars were there, which you can see now. Now these kind of cars came, and this was a boom of automobile boom or automobile wave. Now what exactly happened, or what exactly happens in this kind of wave? You can see the car brands. These all car brands sold a million billion cars in those days. They earn a numerous profit. But how it is related to you? When this kind of boom or this wave comes, in that wave there are some specific, what you can say, a specific cycle of this wave. And what is that cycle? First of all, this wave comes. Now it's a arrival time initially. People are getting aware. Then there will be a period of expansion, big expansion. Everywhere you will see those things. Companies are making numerous profits. They are earning profits, expansion, all the, their production plants, selling hubs, dealerships, this, that, everything. Then suddenly they will get shake out and collapse. If you will apply this thing to this car industry, you will realize that in those days, in 1950s, you can see the beautiful cars, long, big cars. Then suddenly expanded. Like there the production cost got reduced, new engines, efficient engines came, car weight got down, speed increased. Nowadays, if you will see, actually car industry is shifting from petrol or diesel engines to the battery. Now, if you can judge this, they are in shrinking or in shifting phase. Now, in this particular 1950 to 1990 automobile wave, KONDRATIEV automobile wave, what exactly happens? When these kind of businesses suddenly came, these are all, most of the Fortune 100 companies, they get involved in it. They have big money. They invest in these businesses. Now, from government, it's compulsory to all these kind of businesses to give at least 50% jobs outside, 50% outsourced, so that small vendors get the job. Many things are get done by the small vendors, nut, bolts, engine parts. So if you are starting a business in that segment particularly, you will be in quite profit for next 30-40 years. If you are at correct time, if you are entering, you will earn a money like nothing. I know a one vendor from America. He was a vendor in those days. He was a big time, you can call him, he was a billionaire, you can call him. Yeah, around that much, big. In those days, there was one kind of, polymer. He had a monopoly of that. He used to sell it to all the brands. So if you enter at these, but you have to enter at correct time. Now it's shifting to a battery. I'm talking about 1950, 60. See, first of all, you get loan easily. The main thing, I want a loan from a bank. You will get loan easily because government promotes these kind of activities at that particular time. In 1950, when this car and everything is car industries and everything coming, government was promoting they should give 50% jobs outside, 50% work should be outsourced. This outsourced work will be done by small vendors. Small vendors will get bank loan, and small vendors will need people. Now you will see that in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, mechanical engineering was in the boom. All the universities, they had a course of mechanical engineering. everyone want to be a mechanical engineer, and mechanical engineers were the very good money earning people in that particular era. Understand one thing, if you have understood this part, then you can understand this thing, that when you are entering into some kind of business, you need to know this part, that what is the future of this business for next 30-40 years, this entire wave. Which wave is today? Which wave is there right now? Artificial intelligence is in boom. But see, now if you are reading a paper every day, you will get this kind of idea that okay, cars are shifting from car to a battery car, or IT is going to the artificial intelligence. But this is happening in each and every segment of the business. It's not like that it is only related to the IT industry or the car industry, or only, in each and every segment, the new things are coming. Now, I just given you example of a Uber. It's a completely new thing. Now, if you will see, there are plastic roads are, maybe, there in United States, universities are doing research on plastic roads. Like the roads will be shifting from the tar to the plastic, or for cement or any new kind of material. Now, it's related to road also. Construction patterns are changing. In United States, houses, before or around 1950 or after Second World War, the houses were brick houses. Now today the pattern is changed. After that 60, 70 now new pattern is coming. There are some plastic sheets they are using in the construction. It's quite common. Plastic pipes, everything. See, in each and every segment of the business, the things are changing, things get changed. And it is quite easy to swim with the stream. It is quite easy to swim with the stream. I go here in West Lafayette. I have West Lafayette Wellness Center. It's my gym. I go over there and they have swimming pool over there. In that swimming pool, they have facility of water stream. In the swimming pool, water stream comes in this way. If you will swim in this direction, same direction, it's quite easy. You don't need to swim. You are just floating and I'm just swimming. No problem. But if it is in opposite, like stream is from this way and you are coming from that way by swimming, just try to swim. You will not be able to swim also. The stream will take you out. You need to know the stream of the business. What is the stream of your segment? And this, you need, if you are aware of this, then you will be with the time and your business will be always in the profit. Always. Successful. How to do this? First of all, you will read. I'm not saying that you should read a newspaper every day, because newspaper have some rest of the news also. I don't think it's but you should be quite aware of the time. Read newspaper, read books, watching television, news shows, or basically studying your product. That is the very important. If you have thorough study of your product, you only can define its future. But that much study you need to have every day. You should have a book, pen, paper, and write down a weekly report, monthly report of your own business. This will gonna work. I don't think something else will. See, if you are fully aware and 100% know about your business, you can define its future. If you are not that much aware, it's impossible. Okay. So if you have any questions, please you can ask me. Now today's session is over. I'm happy. It's a new thing. You can check it, you can study it, and hope this should be helpful in your business. Have a great time. Yes, bye.